It's the AJ and McCall show.
After the show!
It's Friday.
I know.
It's been like the longest week.
You're not talking into the microphone.
I can't hear you. Yeah.
Oh, not at all?
That was
Slightly.
better.
Yeah, it was better.
Well,
That was crazy.
I have no controls.
I can't
Over
control
my
my
microphone.
voice. No, seriously, it has been the longest week.
Well, that's 2020 in a nutshell.
Yeah.
2020's lasted 5 years.
Yeah.
Basically.
Precisely.
There are things that have happened this year that I'm pretty sure I will never remember happened in 2020. I will just associate them with 2019
Yeah.
because from March to July has lasted a
It's
year a
just-
month.
Yeah. It really has. You know, except I feel like July itself has gone pretty quick.
Now you jinxed it. We're
I
only
know.
on the 17th.
Freak. I know.
Now something's going to
But-
happen in these next 2 weeks. You're going to move at a snail's pace.
I stabbed myself in the eyeball.
There you go. See? Already acting up.
Oh, no.
The jinx has already kicked in.
Ah,
Gosh darn it, McCall.
crap. I can't see. Hello?
McCall Taylor, everybody.
Who would have thought the second she said that I feel like this month has
That
gone
was
fast,
like-
she would immediately go blind?
Wow, that was instant. Oh.
That is
hot
crazy.
diggity dog. I think I'm good.
We hope so.
I
I think
know.
we need to talk about McCall's love for coffee because I think it's going to be the thing that dooms her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Already this year, she's drank spider coffee and now apparently feet coffee.
Rona.
Rona. So as we were walking up the hallway to come back to the studio to be able to do the whole after show thing, I carry I'll show you,
She's doing what McCall does.
Drinking coffee.
all the time. So the old coffee canister that I had more of a lip around the edge.
Right.
And this one doesn't have it as much. So I've got my little reusable coffee cup and it's chilling on top and I'm walking and it starts like off the edge.
Yep.
And it falls on the ground and it rolls and I'm like, gotta get it. Thankfully it didn't open up because usually it'll open up and just like poof, everywhere. And Producer Butterz goes, "Oh no, it's COVID coffee."
Rona.
And he said, "You got it." And I said, "Oh no, shoe Rona, it's the worst kind."
I mean, they vacuum, but I don't. What they do the carpet wash? Is it once a
think
month? I
it's-
feel like it's less than
No,
that.
I feel like it's like twice a year.
Is it really just that few? All right,
I
yeah,
think
you're
so.
you're getting Rona.
Crap.
It's over. I mean, the spider poison didn't kill you, but the shoe Rona, it's done.
Do you think
It's
that maybe like the spider Rona is the thing that like is making me exempt?
Along with the murder.
Knock on woods.
Maybe. I don't know. Do spiders not catch coronavirus? I haven't seen those specific studies yet. I don't think they've worked their way down that far.
I don't know. I think they're trying to figure out how to fix it in the humans first,
I
and the
believe
spiders
that's
are
the
kind of on the
concern.
back burner. Huh. Yeah, that's.
I think that's what they're working on at the moment.
I think that would be reasonable. I think that's a reasonable presumption. Presumption?
Does that mean it's a good time to mention that I
that a
keep
word?
seeing an article come up? Yes, presumption is a word.
Okay.
Keep seeing an article come up that there was a squirrel who tested positive for the bubonic plague in Colorado.
Yes. So here's something, fun fact. There's usually a species of animal in Colorado because I think in the vicinity that it's at, it's right by Vernal. And so there's a species of animal that usually tests positive for basically like the bubonic plague, black plague every year.
That's not comforting.
For like 4 years, it was like, I want to say it was prairie dogs. So like you could go out and shoot them because, get rid of it, but you couldn't take it.
Right.
Because there was like a 15-year-old kid that died from it a couple years ago.
That's crazy.
It was nuts.
But according to you, it's just fun to shoot prairie dogs anyway.
Prairie dogs, look, prairie dogs weren't so dumb. Because like,
Yeah.
they're just like
Dumb.
prairie dogs.
Right. So that's not comforting. What McCall said is that it's going to be around all the time, constantly in our neighboring states. So,
Yeah.
woo,
Don't eat
bubonic
'em.
plague. No,
Basically.
I wasn't intending to eat prairie dogs or squirrels for that matter. So I think
Ew.
I think I'm in the clear. I was not intending to eat either of those rodents.
Yeah. Because I think that's usually how it's breads, but I don't remember.
That's your health tip advice for the day. Don't eat prairie dogs or squirrels.
Look, prairie dogs and squirrels both are gross. Like, they're nasty. Just animals. Creatures as a whole. Ugh.
While dealing with the
Gross.
pandemic, obviously, for the most part, not a whole lot of travel going on. In fact, the United States is limited in some of the places it can travel to, but your Scream can, because Iceland has set up this website called lookslikeyouneediceland.com, where they will take your recorded Scream and play it in their mountain ranges. Sorry, the country's glorious mountain ranges.
Yeah, how dare you forget that?
So it's fun to talk about, and it's
yeah.
hilarious, but why do it? What are you gonna do? It's not even. I don't even think it's a good story. How are you gonna segue into? So my Scream was played in the Icelandic mountain ranges. There's no pickup point after that.
How much cooler would it be to just be like, yeah, so I went to the Icelandic mountain ranges
Exactly.
and screamed for myself.
That I would listen to that story.
Yeah, totally.
Be like, okay, cool,
With it.
but just somebody out there with a tape recorder
Oh, right.
playing it. Cool, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how that
Also,
would go over well.
Who gets that job? I mean, I guess if you like hiking,
Yeah, that's great.
cool.
Also,
But you're just going to trug up there with like an MP3 player and just sit down with a loudspeaker, set it down, and then just let them go. And then you're like, all right, done for the day, and then chug back down the mountain.
are they filming the entire thing? Because, like, if they're not filming it, I don't think it's actually happening. I really don't.
It doesn't say. It just says
Because
record
if
your
they're
Scream.
like, yeah, we'll go out there and we'll record. Are they giving anything away for it? Is it like there's a prize?
The prize is your Scream gets to be played in the Icelandic mountain range. McCall, what part did you not understand?
Like, I want $1,000. Give me the best screen in the world,
Scream,
and then I'll get $1,000.
Send us your Scream, and we'll give you. No, that's not how that's gonna work.
Well, that's dumb. It should. I vote stupid.
I mean, that was kind of where I started with it. You have run. Well, if you go to the website, it says the first thing on there is right in the center. It says tap to Scream.
What?
Look, they leave the screens up on there. Some of the favorites, I guess. A lot of these. Oh, there's somebody from Berkeley, USA.
It's in California, isn't it?
Yeah, Freedom USA, Brooklyn, USA. A lot of Great Britain.
Yeah.
They leave some of them out there.
Like, does it attract animals? Like, are they trying to figure out what kind of animals are going to come to it?
I legitimately think you're
See
looking
if-
too far. I think
See if maybe Bigfoot's going to show
someone just
up?
thought this was sort of clever, and that's what they decided to do. They're going to
Like-
play your screams in the mountain range.
I feel like I can scream into, like, a bottle. Like, what happens if you scream into a bottle and you close it? Nothing. Like, it's not going to do something cool. So what's the benefit of screaming into, like, the beautiful, glorious Icelandic
I don't know
mountain range?
why you're asking me like I'm defending it. I
No.
said I think it's stupid.
I'm trying to come up with, like, a sensible reason
Play
as
my
to
scream in the ocean. I want to see how it affects sharks. Do that. Australia,
Ooh.
hit me up.
Hey, yeah, because Australia did like a whole survey trying to figure out what kind of music sharks liked, and it was smooth jazz, I think.
Pretty sure.
And so since they liked smooth jazz,
Play my scream for sharks.
Yeah.
See how they react. That's what I
hey,
want to
what
know.
if we
Mountain
auto-tune
rangers
it?
don't care.
Auto-tune.
We could auto-tune the screams.
Yes.
Let's do that.
I think we
Can we
should do
try that?
Mhm.
That would be the most
All right.
best.
So you're going to send it to Iceland then?
Mhm.
You're going to auto-tune to Iceland?
Yeah.
Should say Iceland.
I think so. Iceland. I asked people on our Facebook page right now what made you scream out of terror or frustration last. And we've got Leah, who said when she saw Vendetta almost tip backwards at the monster truck show, which I didn't get to see. And then we've got Whitney, who says, generic answer, ignorant people.
Fair. Seconded. Seconded,
Yeah.
third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all day.
Ding, ding, ding.
Every day and twice on Sunday was what you said.
Mhm.
Okay, well then speaking of that comment then,
'Kay.
should a real-life snitch line exist? Because the NBA season is supposed to start next week. I think a week from today, actually.
Uh-huh.
And so they had to go into the Orlando bubble. And so they've been down there for 2 weeks. They had to stay away from everyone, minus basic staff, only their team, et cetera, et cetera. And then they're just supposed to be in a bubble for as long as their team is down there.
Mhm.
And so what they set up, the league did, was a snitch line so that players could report on other players anonymously who have violated protocol, like not wearing a mask, going where they're not supposed to be,
Huh.
et cetera.
I don't don't think anybody's gonna do it.
I don't
You don't
know.
think anybody's going to use the snitch line?
Yeah.
It was used immediately.
Like,
Seriously?
Yes.
well, and that's
Is there any benefit to it?
well, yeah, because then
You get money for it?
no, but
No,
it's just so that like your team
Do
doesn't
they
get
not wanna
sick.
play?
Right, that's what it is. Because like if your team gets sick, then you're out. If somebody on your team gets sick, you can't play. Done.
That's the whole point of the snitch line. Because
Right.
the only way this is going to work is if people obey the bubble.
Right.
So they set up the snitch line, which
So,
has
like,
been
you-
used immediately, though there are plenty of players, including Jazz center Rudy Gobert, who I really think needs to learn his lesson. He said he thinks it's dumb. I'm paraphrasing. He said he thinks it's petty.
Right.
And he doesn't think
do.
players should use it.
I agree.
I don't know though, because like I honestly I feel like for this,
Well,
would they kick him out? I mean, honestly, if
It's just
they
meant to be more proactive,
More
I think, in
proactive?
dealing with
Okay.
it and stop an outbreak because
Right.
they're all in the bubble.
right.
And they have protocols in place, so if a player has to sit out, there's free agents that are supposed to be down there, I think, so that they can replace them. But the only way this league is going to work is if the bubble works.
Right, because if somebody goes out and they end up getting sick, they're going to get everybody else sick, or a handful of people or whatever. However, it ends up breaking down.
Yep.
But
Well, some of the Jazz players should be fine then, right?
they should be, yeah.
I don't know. There's been reports that antibodies don't work the same way that everybody thinks they do.
That's what I've heard too. But
I
knows?
I know nothing. No, that's something that I don't know. I think that for them as a part of their contract and a part of their deal, I think that it should happen.
Quick timeout.
Yeah.
This is the phone number I just missed a call from. I'm not making
Oh,
this
I'm
up.
so excited. Okay.
1-717-1206-0000565945.
oh, that was me. Sorry.
I think. Oh, my bad. Sorry, my trap phone. Sorry, Dad. My trap phone.
Like 27 numbers.
Yeah, I feel like that's too many numbers.
Yeah, I think that one's legit.
Yeah, you know what? You should call him back.
Yeah, you should.
It's probably in like
Find out what-
Malta or something.
There's so many phone
I'm
numbers.
gonna call him back and be in like Zimbabwe,
It's like
Hello?
two people call me at once from the same line.
and then like another trap number.
That's a phone number for not for Earth.
Not for Earth.
Yeah, let's see if I can,
Elon Musk, don't call it back because if it's international, you're gonna get charged internationally.
let's see if I can show this to everybody without
okay.
revealing all the other people.
Here's
I
all of
call.
my phone
There
numbers.
you go. Look at that.
Oh my gosh! Like I'm looking at the
could
top
barely-
number. That's
You can
crazy.
barely oh yeah, I see it.
It looks like this long.
Yeah, you can't tell what the numbers are.
1-000-925-678-12. That's how I count. That's such a big long number.
I counted 20 digits.
That's 2 phone calls.
20 freaking digits.
2 phone calls at once.
Yeah.
Somebody done messed up.
It was me. I'm
Somebody's on the
sorry.
other line. He's gonna fall for this.
Hello?
Okay, so speaking of the phone line, back to the NBA snitch line.
Yes.
Should a snitch line exist in real life?
Put that number on there.
So Whitney sent us a message. She says, I mean, if they're breaking a big rule, then yes, but I feel like people may abuse it, which I agree.
Oh yeah, Karen's everywhere. I
100%.
think it absolutely would get it.
100%.
It would get used.
Mhm.
Would it serve a purpose?
No, I think if they're breaking a big rule and with like the NBA stuff, them being contracted and having all of these legalities and stuff, once you sign a contract, here's the thing, okay? You don't get to make your own decisions. Like, you do, but you don't. You are within the terms of whatever company, business, etc. that you work for.
Well, I mean, for basketball, they had the option to opt out, so they could have
so
chosen
they could have. So
to
if
not lose service time or their money and not play.
So if you are going to sign up and say, yes, I will do these things, I will follow these protocols,
Follow the rules.
follow the rules. And if you're mad that somebody's snitching on you, don't be
Follow
a
the
DA,
rules.
okay? Like,
Yeah.
you made that choice. That was your choice.
I think there should be a snitch line in real life.
Yeah.
Mostly because I think it would just be hilarious.
I think we should do that.
Probably.
Okay.
I would be curious to see what people snitch on other people about.
Oh, yeah. You know, and it could be over stupid things. Like, you could call us and
That's
be like...
why I think the snitch line, I wouldn't argue that it serves a purpose,
Right.
but I think it would absolutely get used.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just
Plus,
like a venting
Maybe
kind
just
of.
clear up some of the non-important things so 911's not bothered so much.
Please.
The thought.
Mm-hmm. Like people that are calling like, hey, can you come and get me ice cream and corn dogs out of my freezer? Thanks. Somebody did that. It was in
Somebody's
Florida or not a couple of
Somebody's
weeks
gonna
ago.
sit there and go through the snitch line. Stupid.
Dumb.
Stupid.
You're dumb.
Stupid.
This is
Delete.
dumb.
Delete.
Yep.
Delete. File select all. Gone.
Yep.
That's how you delete the M drive.
That's next on my list.
What?
I got to do it before the snitch line is activated so nobody knows where to complain about it.
Where's
It's
my
okay,
agenda?
I will snitch on you.
How dare you?
I'll put it up on priority number 1. Here we go. I'm gonna type it in, get it created onto our priority of our agenda 1.
So we make a snitch line. I think we need to change the tag from snitches get stitches to snitches get airtime.
Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna write that down. Where's my sticky notes at?
This has been the AJ and McCall show. After the show!